Okay, everybody, this is the video for the Arlington Ward wreath making demonstration starring Cami Jones, and I will let her take it away from here.
Okay, so when you are going to make your wreath, you have your frame ready, you have your bow. Probably it's good to put your bow in a safe place. You start with your bows, and your bows, if you just throw them on your wreath the way they're cut, they're gonna be too big. So we have to cut them down a little bit, and the way that you cut them down is a little bit different for everyone as far as their preference. I like to go about this big, and then I just sit here and I cut and make a pile of goodly shaped boughs to go on my wreath. In fact, sometimes you can buddy up and have your buddy make the pile while you're assembling your wreath, and that is a good way to crank out wreaths. Mass produce the wreaths. So here I am making my pile, and I'm gonna make enough to do a couple of bunches.
There's Charlie over there by the car. A cameo.
A world-class production.
Yes.
Crying dogs in the background. Okay, this should be enough to get us started.
And you've got, do you have wire in there? Is there
what
wire?
I'm looking for. So, oh yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay, in
And
your
gloves.
bag, you'll find glove and wires. Hopefully 2 gloves. Yes. And these are helpful so you don't get pine sap all over your hands, which you will if you try and do it with bare hands. So you take your wire, you find the end.
Oh, let me get in closer.
So find the end of your wire, and you're just going to attach it to your frame. It's pretty basic to do that. And then sometimes I'll give it a little wrap around the frame just to really get it initiated on the frame. So then you're going to take a bunch of boughs, and what I mean by a bunch is maybe 2 or 3. So here are 2 or 3 boughs. You put them together, and what you want to do is you want to make the boughs so that they are tangent to the circle. So they are horizontal to the top of the circle. You put them on, and you want to put them on, well, yeah, you'll put them on with the end parts of the boughs. You'll wrap that a few times. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take another bunch of boughs, so 2 or 3 or more, especially if you're Shauna Baird, you make a big old wreath, which is amazing. So now I have my top of the circle. I'm gonna turn it just slightly so I have a new top of the circle. So I'm gonna place these horizontally to the new top of the circle and over where the wire was wrapping my first set of boughs, like so. And then I wrap the wire around those to secure that. And so as I go, I'm always placing the boughs horizontally, and then when you're done, it makes that really nice wreath shape. So I'll keep going like that all the way around the wreath. Let's pretend I've done that. Now I need to locate the bow that I put in a safe location. I found it. So take the bow. You can fluff your bow. Sometimes they get a little disarranged in the safe location, and so you want to just plump your bow bows, your bow loops, and you can do that once you get it on your wreath too. But you find the wires and you take those, you find the worst looking patch on your wreath and you stick the bow right there. So you just twisty tie that bow on however you want to. And rearrange the bow a little more once it's on till it looks like the perfect Lady Godiva chocolates bow.
Beautiful.
And voila, it's a wreath, all done.
Thank you, Cami.